All right, so here's a quick session with Toa. What I'm doing here is I'm having him bark at me to create engagement. And then once he does that, I go ahead and hit him with our little play market, which means we're playing tug. So when he gets a hold of the tug, I let him have it, kind of clap, have him bring me back in. I want him to constantly bring back the tug. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want him to understand that coming back to me means we're going to play. Because him, genetically and personality-wise, he kind of wants to bring the item, possess it, and kind of keep it to himself. So we've been working a lot on this, for the last few months. He's a young dog, so haven't had too much time to train with him. But as you can see here, he's picking up the game and understanding, like, hey, bringing it back to Mike is actually a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to switch him off to, actually, right there. He thought I was going to go to food because he saw my hand go in the pocket, so I waited a little bit. You see me put my hands in my pockets again, making sure he's not anticipating. Playing tug with him a little more. Go, and I believe coming around here, I'm going to go ahead and switch him off. So then we switch him off onto food. I use the food marker where he gets a little bit larger quantities of food. This way he can chew it up and kind of be busy with that while I put the big tug back in my training vest. So I let him pick up the rest of the food that's on the floor. And this is what helps me transition into the next thing that we're going to do. So I can get my clicker out, make sure we have all the stuff we need, and then get him into, kind of some luring stuff. The reason why I start off with playing with the dogs is because I want the energy to be high. And I want to make sure we're doing that. So right now, we start working on our get-its. Right now, I'm positively charging the e-collar. So I have a little finger clicker on me. And then what I do with that essentially is I use a low stem, like a 3 or a 5, and then I click it until he gets to the ball, and then I release it from there. And then we go into our take it's. So I'm doing the same thing here to take it, click, 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 and then once he gets the ball or the little tug I'm using, then we go into there. So then to get it, he does that successfully. Good. And then we're going to go into, right now, still messing with him here, right? So you see me messing with my hands here, making sure that he's not anticipating the food marker. And go in there. So now we switch off to food. I go ahead and put the little toy back in my pocket. To get his attention, and we're going to go into some luring. So right now I'm luring the front position. I'm looking for a really tight front position. As you can see, I moved back a little bit too, just because it's going to be foundation work for his guard as well. And when I'm doing the luring stuff like that, I'm not really naming anything. I'm just kind of working on some mechanics, working on some body functions, making sure I'm marking what I like. So even like some of the focus still stuff, nothing too formal just yet, just really marking things that I like. So spins, going into the spin again into the focus still foundation work, kind of looking for the body. There we go. Looking for more of the style of focus still that I'm looking for there, which is more prancy. So I pick my pace, go to reward that. And if you saw like maybe a lure a second ago, I kind of had him doing like a heel, but into me on my left side. And the reason why I'm doing that, and you'll see me do it again later, is because I'm starting the foundation to his protection of handler, to where if he tells the handler, if the handler gives a command, he'll flip and look behind her. So I do a couple get-its with some food, kind of bring him back to me, working the recalls into the front position, marking eye contact and closeness. Do a little get-it with some food again. And this is another good way of actually practicing recalls too. So I do a get-it, throw some food. I'll give him a little bit of e-collar stimulation till he gets the food. And then I'll call him back, and then I'll use e-collar stim to call him back too, and then I'll give him higher quantities for coming back to me. So now we go back into some focus till work. Again, I mix things up quite a bit just to keep things entertaining. And then he always keeps his mind working and everything like that too, because Toa can be one of those dogs that, he'll get a little bit of scrambled egg brain, and then, he's just like, oh, he gets a little bit of, he'll get a little bored with things. And I guess I'm the same way too. So it helps us both keeping training nice and fun. There we go, marking some of the cadence of his heel is what I'm looking for. We definitely got to put a lot of reps into that, but that's what training's for. And this is done earlier this week, but we've got tons of more reps in. and some stuff on the Canine University. You guys can see where he's made drastic improvements just in the last few days as well. There you go, spin him back. Kind of work that little walking frontwards with me walking backwards. Get him more engaged, pop him into the focus tail. And boom, reward. And it looks like the session is coming to an end, and he did a great job. Hope you guys liked it.